What's up, guys? I hope you're having a good night, day, morning, evening, whatever you're doing. I hope you're doing it good. So today we're looking at the Lilliput A8 field monitor. This is a 8.9-inch display. I've also reviewed the A5 and the A12, and the A8 is right in the middle. So they also have a A8S, and the difference between the A8 and the A8S is the A8S has SDMI and HDMI, where the A8 only has HDMI. So with that being said, it has a 1920 by 1200 display, 350 CD of brightness, 800:1 contrast ratio. So real quick, in the box you have the monitor itself, you have a sunshade and some mounting screws, you have an HDMI cable, a mounting plate, an AC wall power cord, and a ball head mount. The monitor can be powered either by using the Sony NP batteries or the included wall adapter. The A8 does have built-in speakers, but it also has a headphone jack, so you can monitor the audio that way as well. Alright guys, so real quick, let's just take a look around the monitor. I'll show you where everything's at, and first we'll start off here on the back. You have the F970 battery here, and just slides right in there into the back. It locks into place, and you have this push button, allows you to take it out. You do have some of these vents, I think, that just allow the heat to get out, but this also has built-in speakers. Down here at the bottom we have the HDMI in, HDMI out. We have the place to hook up the 12 volts if you want to run this off the wall outlet. We have a place to put plug in a pair of headphones. We got the USB, which allows you to load your 3D LUTs. And then you have these two little ports right here, which if you get the A8S, this is where the SDI in and SDI out would be. You can see on every single top, bottom, and both sides, we have 1/4-inch mounting screws, so you can mount this a whole different lot of ways. Up on top, we have your power button F1, F2, which are shortcut buttons. You can program these things to do a variety of things. Then we have your exit, and then we have the scroll. This allows you to go up and down through the menus. Also works as a volume to go up and down on the volume. And then we have the menu button, which just takes you into the menu. So we'll go ahead, hit menu, and from here we can use the up and down arrows to go through the different options there, and for whatever option you want to click on, just hit menu. And you can control like the brightness of the monitor, contrast, saturation, tint, sharpness. That's where you'll have your camera log, your user log, and color temperature. And we'll go back and go down. We have center marker, aspect marker. We got the safety marker, marker color, and we got the grid, marker matte, and then we have the thickness. And go back on that. And we have scan, aspect ratio. You have a bunch of different aspect ratios. You go 16:9, 235:1, 4:3, 3:2, and then we got full here. And we got underscan, check field, zoom, freeze, DSLR, and we'll go ahead and go back. Go down to the waveforms. We have peaking. You can control the peaking color. I currently have it set to blue, but it can also be set to white, black, red, or green. Let's go down. We got the peaking level. You can set the peaking level, how accuracy, the accuracy of it. False color, I can turn that on or off right there. You got exposure. You can set so it will have like the zebras on it. Let me show you what that looks like. Well, nothing's overexposed there, but that would just put lines over whatever was overexposed. Back out of that. And we have the exposure level, so you can adjust that as well. And then we have the histogram, which we have right down here. We can turn that on and off. And let's go down to the volume. You have the volume, and then the level meter of the volume, which will, let me just show you, that will appear down here in the left hand corner. So let's turn that on, and then you'll have that right here. And we'll go back out and go down to the settings. Then we have English, on-screen display timer. I have it set to 10 seconds, so after 10 seconds it will actually turn off. I can adjust that as well. Image flip, backlight, and then you have your F1 and F2 configurations, where right now I have them set to false color or peaking, and then you have a reset, which will just reset it to how it came out of the box. So the options you can set for your F1 and F2 include exposure, histogram, level meter, center marker, aspect marker, check field, underscan, scan, and aspect. DSLR, freeze, peaking, false color. So yeah, I think that basically goes through all of them. So as you can see, there is some slight lag, and that's what you can expect from this. So that's going to be an issue if you're shooting something where you need it to be right on point. You might want to look for a different monitor, but the lag really isn't that bad. So there you go, guys, the Lilliput A8 field monitor. I'll put a link to this one in the description, and that's that. Thanks for watching.